Hello, loves, and welcome to rogoeshigh, or back to rogoeshigh. Appreciate you guys. This will be a collective reading, meaning if this message reaches you, this video reaches you, there may or may not be a message in here for you. Likely there is. So patience is key, and just sit back and enjoy. I'm going to get 5 urgent messages and just see what comes out, grab some advice as well, and we'll just go from there. I'm going to hold off on the messages from the others because right now I really do feel that I want to focus more so on what we personally need for ourselves. And so that's what we're going to do. So 5 urgent messages for the collective. I'm going to be using the deck, my deck. See what needs to come out. Clarify what I can. If I use the messages, these are personal. I'm going to use my personal growth messages. Not my little messy third-party messages. We ain't using those for this one, okay? So if you're waiting on that one, you might want to click on my next one. Alright. These are sideways. Alright. Nice. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands reverse coming out first. And the Queen of Wands reverse, she basically talks about insecurities, doubts. It also speaks on you could be feeling like burnt out, like physically burnt out. You know, like you don't have enough strength, you don't have enough energy to do something or to possibly accomplish the things that you want to. The Queen of Wands is a very beautiful energy, especially when it's in its upright. But with this being in reverse, it gives more off of, you know, seeing things kind of stuck. Feeling like things are spoiled, like wasted. Possibly your time or just like your energy. But there's definitely this feeling of incomplete. Like I don't feel like this is all my efforts were, you know, transformed into blessings, you know. So you could have been feeling like you were doing a lot of shit for nothing. So as I said, this physical burnout may actually be affecting you, and you may now start to notice or have been noticing things on your physical body that makes you realize that you're doing too much. Okay, so I mean, it's just as simple as getting up, going to the restroom in the morning, looking in the mirror, and realizing like, thank you, sweetie, realizing that, like, damn, like why are my fucking eyes so puffy? I just slept. Or why am I this doing that? Why is this happening with that? Like, it's like a lot of different little physical warnings maybe popping out for you at this time. So with the Queen of Wands reverse coming out first, it does make me feel though that like there's this reminder that the more you continue on in a particular energy, especially a draining energy, and then at the end of the day feeling like you didn't accomplish anything or get what you wanted out of that day, it will start to affect your physical. And so you're needing to make sure, like, be mindful that you're not neglecting your physical by trying to make sense of some shit that you feel didn't go right. Stressful. The Queen of Wands reverse is fucking stress. You know, it's insecurities, of course, all that, but it's stress. Stress is worry, and then it starts to come through. It speaks through. And I feel like your body is kind of pleading with you at this time, like, please don't let me go down with you during this shit. It's like you could be feeling like, you know, some type of way, and your mental has been in charge, you know what I mean? And kind of just keeping you in that idea of like, what happened to that thing that was so beautiful to me? You know, what happened to that thing that was so like my passion, my dreams, my goals, is what the Queen of Wands could represent as well. A Wands energy is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also just speaking on our passions and speaking on our willingness to go for them. The Wands also represents that freedom energy and that go-getter type of mentality, right? So that could be the thing of feeling like I've been getting a whole lot of shit and, you know, putting a lot of effort into shit, but now I'm with the Queen of Wands reversed. So that means that I didn't get what I was due. You know what I mean? So that's just how you're feeling at this moment. Like, it could just be in life in general, or just with the particular situation that you're enduring right now. But some of you may just be feeling like, this shit's starting to fuck me up so much, it's making me look bad. I'm going in the mirror and I'm looking bad. You know how motherfuckers be like, good thing I don't look like what I've been through. You're allowing this shit to start fucking up like your physical at this point. So you may want to just like, you know, be aware of that. Okay, then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so that's definitely the energy. You could be a water sign or dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But the Eight of Cups energy represents you wanting to walk away from something that doesn't seem fulfilling. The Eight of Cups could easily be comfortable. He could easily be comfortable and just kind of stay in that. After the Eight of Cups, you got the Nine of Cups, which speaks on that luxury, comfortability, right? But with the Eight of Cups, it's like you don't get to the Nine of Cups without putting forth some type of effort, without walking away from whatever this Eight of Cups situation is. Okay, and so someone is needing to realize that walking away from a situation, while it may seem very trying, or it may seem like, well, this is good enough. Eight of Cups is like, this is okay. This is decent. This is fair. It's almost like, or could easily be misinterpreted as settling. Okay, so some of you may be feeling like you're settling for your current lifestyle and you don't like it. It's like, I deserve more than this. I deserve more beautiful things. I'm a beautiful soul. I'm a beautiful person, and I put out beautiful shit. So if I'm putting that out there, then where is it? I know I have blessings. I know I have gifts. I know I have all types of reciprocity out there, but where the fuck is it? Because in this particular setting that I've been in, I'm not feeling that I'm receiving that. Okay, so some of you may be feeling like, you know, I know that this is cool, but it's still not enough. And so there's this urge to want to go out and get more, this urge to want to change something and walk away from something and go and find out. You know, like the movies when there's like limited amount of people and there's some shady ass situation going on, and it's going to take that one brave person to go and seek help. You know, it could be so fucking risky, because if that one person, that one brave soul decides to go and seek help and they don't make it back, then it's like, what the fuck we gonna do now? You know, type of energy. So you could be in that position of feeling like, you know what, for the group's sake and for my own sake, I just have to see. I cannot sit here stuck on this island, you know, for example, and I know that there's a chance for me to get out of here. I don't want to sit and wait when I could be out there trying. Okay, so you could be feeling like there's more that I could do. And I agree with you. If that is how you're feeling, but based on these cards, there is more that you can do. However, Eight of Cups represents walking away. So if you're constantly trying to create this change, you may be noticing this like pushback in your particular environment because it is not adapting to that change. Okay, so you're possibly needing to walk away or gain a change or gain a different perspective away from whatever your current environment is. All right, so then we have the Ace of Wands. So we still got some passion there. We still have some desire there. We still have that excitement, that little gleam. It's like you can still see the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's the reason you're wanting to walk away. It's like, I know that I could get this. I can get more. I don't exactly know which direction to go. Or, I see a light, but I don't know exactly where it's at. Like, if it's, you know what I'm saying, a few feet away, or if it's super far away. It seems like, I don't know. It's risky. It's too risky to dive in, but I feel that you will be risking more of your health, your sanity, your beauty physically because of the stress. You are going to risk way more by sitting still, is what this is saying. You're going to have to gain what you desire, what you truly desire and deserve, by walking away from some type of comfortability, because the comfortability has become quite ugly, is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Wands reverse. And so there's more. There's more for you, and you know it. You see it. You just like, how do I get there? And so then we have the Nine of Cups. Look at it. Look at that. I promise you I wasn't fully fucking like looking at this card right here, and we were just talking about the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Cups comes through. So the moment you walk away, the moment you realize, I see that light and I'm going towards it, I have to walk away from this environment, walk away from this situation, walk away from this comfortability, walk away from this mindset. Whatever this is that's been like keeping you still for a little while, and you're walking away from that, it is going to push you right into the Nine of Cups, right into satisfaction, right into your desires, right into your dreams, right into it. But you have to walk away from an environment. So some of you may be feeling like, okay, what the fuck are you talking about, walk away from an environment? Everybody ain't got the means to pick up and move, or pick up and do this, that, and the other. Like, what I'm speaking on is energy. What I'm always speaking on, guys, is energy. Okay? It's not even really about personal people or anything like that. I'm speaking directly on energy. If you are in an energy, so say that you are in your room, just your room, and your room keeps you in a particular mood to think. It keeps you in the mood to reminisce on the times we had ass. It puts you in the mood to want to watch movies, or it puts you in the mood to want to cry, to want to dance. Whatever it is, be mindful that the energy in your environment will affect your mood. So if you're noticing that a particular room, or even a particular song, or particular playlist, movie, whatever you've been so used to or feeding yourself that hasn't been giving you or nurturing you the way that you deserve to be, it's time to move away from that or make some type of change with that. But as I said, walking away with the Eight of Cups, and then you got the Nine of Cups, is like, boom, here's your clarity. Just in case you're wondering what's going to happen when you walk away from this shit, it said, I'm gonna just give it to you. I'm going to let you know off jump what's going to happen the moment you walk away from that energy. The moment you leave out of your room. You may notice the moment you leave out of your room and go in your kitchen, you feel a ton better. You feel like, fuck, what happened? Now I'm excited. You get in your living room, the closer and closer you get to your front door, you're feeling better and better. And it's almost as though, the universe is calling you to come out and play. Spread love. That's what a real mob do. Keep the gangster, look out for my people. But I just feel like it's giving you that heads up, that go, that green light. Listen to John Legend, green light, or any green light. Beyonce, green light. Who else got a green light? John Legend, Beyonce. Somebody else too. I just can't think right now. But yeah, you may want to listen to those songs. But I feel that spirit speaking to you. Go, 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 go. There's no more excuses. I'm telling you, I'm calling you. And that's how you know it's calling you. When you open your windows in the morning and you hear that wind blowing out there, you hear those birds, conversing, singing. It's like, please come out and play with us. Get into this shit. Get into this shit. Fuck all that shit going on in your room. We already done been there, done that. We know what you're going to be thinking about in your room. Your exes, your mama, your daddy, and everybody else, and all your jobs and co-workers and bullshit friends and all that shit gonna come up to you because it's a familiar setting. So you low-key setting yourself up to be in that energy. So change the setting. Change the setting. If you want to set yourself up for the day, make sure that you are encouraging yourself to go towards your desires, your true passions. Okay? Because you could be surrounded by something that you don't even realize it's hurting you. Shit, really hurting you. You're not even picking up on it. You're just like constantly going day by day, not realizing that I'm getting room. A room is hurting you. There's something about that room is hurting you, and you need to get the fuck up out of that house, out of that room, whatever. Go sit in your living room more. Go to your kitchen more. Start cooking up a few meals. But whatever that space is that keeps you thinking, trap. Because we have the Chariot reverse. Aggression. Out of control. So that's what happens. That's what the fuck happens. And then the Emperor is here as well. It's like needing to get control, needing to get some balance back over your life. But something kind of keeps you, could also be a car. If you're having any type of car issues and you're feeling like, you're trying to do better, you're trying to do something, you're trying to come up, but it just seemed like shit, dumb shit keeps on happening, almost as though like it's urging you or asking you to, say fuck it, quit, whatever. It seems as like every time you're trying to do something, then this other bullshit out of your control, the Chariot reverse, comes through and kind of like shake shit up for you. But then we have the Emperor right here, right after it. And I feel that's just spirit letting you know, hey, I know shit seems out of control, but you do have options. You are not going to see them. All this red, right, is all you see. You don't see shit beyond this. You don't see shit beyond this, and it's kind of like a red flag waving at you like, yes, go, attack it, get it. You know what I'm saying? So there's need for you to realize that if you're feeling aggressive, you're feeling pumped up, agitated, in a particular space, just try to remember this reading, take a deep fucking breath, and go to another room. If that makes you feel even a little bit better, get the fuck out of that room and stay out of that room that has been plaguing you, that room that has been keeping you in your mind, because apparently your mind hasn't been your friend. The more you stay stuck in that shit, the more you start attacking yourself with the Chariot reverse. And that is not going to help you. That is not motivating you to do any better. There's tough love, right? But then there's just like abuse. Abuse. Pure fucking abuse. Motherfuckers getting away with abusing themselves. You are abusing yourself by staying in an environment or staying in a space that hurts you. So there's time for you to get that authority back over your life. Get that control back over your life. So you can't change the room. You're not about to get a hammer, break everything down and rebuild the room. Okay, fine, collective. Not saying that. What I'm saying is get the fuck up out the space if it is not serving you. Get out of the space if it is not encouraging you to go for your desires, to go for your dreams. If you have anyone attacking you on the lines of like, you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing with the Emperor here, the Emperor could be very nasty, demanding, controlling energy, authoritative, abusive, if you let it. So you have to understand that you are in control of this energy right here. So don't let it trick you into thinking that it's in control of you. And you have to bow down. You have to sit in this room. You have to because of X, Y, and Z. You don't. You don't. So whatever that restriction is, whatever that thing is that's been telling you, because it could be you. That's what I'm saying here. You have been telling yourself, you've been convincing yourself of something, or just been sitting in something and not even realizing what it's doing to your mood, what it's doing to your health, physically and mentally. It's been affecting you, who you are as an individual. We have this whole ass world, and in a very, very particular space has a lot of power, authority over your mood right now. And this is just saying like, hey, no, you don't have to conform. We know the emperor is like, bow down, bitch. No, no ho. You don't have to conform. This energy ain't gonna provide me with what I need. Okay, cool. No argument. I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't mad at you. You know, kicking up dust. I ain't mad at you. You know, type of energy is just how you gotta take shit. Like, take that shit with a grain of salt. Once you realize this shit ain't rocking with your energy and the shit that you want, which is chasing your fucking dreams, then you need to move on from that. Stay around like-minded people. Stay around like-minded energies. It ain't just about people. That's like the first thing we think of, or I think of, excuse me. Like, don't speak for me, ho. But yeah, that's the first thing that us as people tend to think of, like others, you know what I mean? But this is just saying, like, you know, your energy does a lot for you. It's either going to nurture you or it's going to break your ass apart. And the beauty of all of this is knowing that we are in control of that. So if you are feeling defeated, if you are feeling overwhelmed, if you are feeling stressed, but you are still maybe moving away from whatever keeps you in that environment may help you. May help you, literally help you physically, mentally, all that. I feel the universe is calling you. Go out, go out, go out, go out. And it's like some box. You've created this personal little prison for yourself, your favorite little prison. And it's like, as I said earlier, I'm thinking of the caged bird. So that may be of some reference to you. I don't know. But I'm thinking of like caged bird energy is what I'm getting. And all I see is a caged bird in the middle of a forest. And they hold the key. There's really no true obstacle. It's just they don't believe that they could get out. All they know is the cage. They probably were born in the cage. But somewhere in there, they're going to have to realize by flying out of that hole, you have way more options. You're no longer limited to that cage. You're no longer confined to the energy that's in that cage. You don't have to play with that shit no more. Try to figure it out, dissect it, put it together. You don't have to worry about some shit that you are not involved in. So if an energy becomes so authoritative, I don't care what it is, a person, place, thing, becomes so authoritative that you start feeling like you don't have no say over your own life, it's time for you to rearrange some shit. Who wins, the energy or you? So that's what I have, collective. Let me get some messages right here from Spirit. Start looking at environments like, you know, if you go into a room, start seeing the color, the aura. Really feel some shit. Feel some shit. Pay attention to all the rooms in your home, because I feel like it's something in your house. Pay attention to all the rooms in your home and get an aura from each room. And realize or pay attention to which ones need to be cleansed or which ones needs to be like less time spent there. Okay, because it seems like there's this thinking and even possibly like I'm hearing occult. So there's this like persuasion, hypnotism that's happening. And instead of you being able to live out your dreams, live out your desires, you're giving it all to this box. And you will resent the fuck out of that box. Just like that bird will resent the fuck out of that cage if it allows it to keep it caged all its life. You know, and that's when we start to basically, you know, blame situations or things or whatever the case. And this is just saying like, hey, no. You don't like the energy. You don't like the environment. You realize the aura is not calming, but more so chaotic, out of control, aggressive. If you sit in that, you will become that. And that's where the frustration is coming from if you are frustrated right now. You're becoming the environment that you resent. So to change or correct that, you're going to have to move away. Is it worth it? Fucking right, it's worth it. You got the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Yes, it's worth it. Damn near guaranteed success right here. Of course, once the bird flies out of the fucking cage, limitless. Sky's the limit. You know what I mean? But it's going to take the bird to realize that they have the right to leave the cage. Even if that's all they know. Even if they've never touched the door before. Never touched the lock. Never. What's going to happen if I touch that shit? What's going to happen if you don't? What's going to happen if you don't move? If you don't leave out of that space, out of that energy, out of that relationship, out of that environment, job, whatever it is plaguing you, what's going to happen if you don't move? Maybe that's the better question, collective. What's going to happen if you stay with the same shit? What's going to happen? Remain positive. Remain positive. I'm going to get two more. And instead of giving my explanations, I'll go ahead and read from the book that these are coming from. We got no. Big ass no. And you see how that motherfucker's sitting there? Sitting there. Waiting. You see how nature is calling them? Spirits calling. Come out. Get out of that space. Get up. It's like spirit want to just grab you, snatch you off your feet, and push your ass out the door. The fuck out of there. Oh. Oh no. Compromise. You see that balance on there? So again, first being aware of what energies have been, you know, benefiting you and which ones haven't, right? So like I said, every room in your home may have a different vibe, different aura. Which one is most stimulating for you? Which one gives you that positivity that you're looking for? Which one, you know, blocks out all of these, like, you know, this doubt and insecurities? Which room gives you the encouragement to go for it? And which ones tell you to sit still, stay with me, let me have you? Because that's where you need to take your control back, your power back, your emperor back. You done dropped your damn emperor off, your power off, in the energy of a whole like room or environment or person or whatever the fucking case may be. You've released it. And this is saying take your shit back. Take your mind back. Because your mind has been imprisoned. You've created it for it. So now you've created your warden, your prison, your doubt, your fears, all this shit. Now we need your warrior. Now we need that compromise. Now we need that balance. If you've been dwelling in deep all up into your, you know what I'm saying, beating yourself up and shit with the Queen of Wands reverse coming out first, this is saying it's time to get your shit back with the Emperor. It's time to get your shit back. Nothing should be able to control you or have you just out of whack, beating up on yourself. You have to realize that that is happening first, which I hope you will. And then make your fucking warrior for that. Call on your angels for that. Call on your ancestors. Get your protection. Because if you allow an energy to attack you enough, it will fucking succeed. So you have to get in control of that energy. And I'm personally feeling like it is a space more than anything. It's a space. You got to get control of that shit. Get control of that shit because it's basically in control of you right now. And you see what the fuck of a job it's doing. Got you all fucking beat up, mad, pissed off, aggressive. It ain't it. So since that energy don't know what the fuck to do with you, that environment don't know what the fuck to do with you, that job don't know what to do with you, those weak ass friends don't know what to do with you, how to appreciate you, that nigga, that bitch, they don't know what to fucking do with you. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. No more compromising your motherfucking sense. Keep beating up on yourself because you know you should have left already. For some of you, every time you deal with this person, you find yourself compromising. Spirit like, no, check their ass, say it, do it right now. Walk away, do something. You, maybe just, we'll see, is what I'm getting. We'll see. May have been your attitude. We'll see that caged bird sitting there for a very long time until that caged bird realizes that it's really not fucking caged. Right? Don't be the caged bird. Don't be the caged bird. Alright? I love you guys and I hope this helps. Let me get these messages. I said I would read the book. I be talking. Where is my book? I just thought of hopscotch. If you have chalk and you have the means to create one, like, you know, some hopscotch or jump rope, I'm getting old school, classic games, classic shit. Get into that. But go play with nature, because apparently your environment, it is not nature. It's not nature friendly, and I feel like it's low-key like anti-nature. So the environment that's keeping you all stuck and mean and shit, it's probably just like, you know, there's no green, no blue, no good, nice auras. And so nature like, oh, I got plenty for you on a playground. Just come outside. Just come outside. And I got you. So that's what's being asked of you right now. If you're going to compromise with anything or anyone, you know, make sure that you are patient and compromising with yourself and understanding that you are not needing to only be in your shadow energy when it comes to being the authoritative over your actions or decisions or, you know, situations. You don't always have to beat up on yourself. Where the fuck is that compassionate? Where is your angel at? You know, we got the devil on the shoulder and the angel on the shoulder. It's like you just keep that devil on your shoulder just like chilling. That motherfucker done got real comfortable on your shoulder. Got you all convinced of all type of shit. Where's your angel at? Get it back. Get it back. Get that positivity back on your shoulder, because that evil ass shit you telling yourself, it's like, it's damn near like obvious. It's so obviously like ridiculous. You have to stop like feeding yourself bullshit. And as I said, it could even be movies or songs, something that you actually like. You don't realize the message is like creating this nastiness for you. I'm just like, what the fuck happened to my little book? What happened to that little book? I changed my shit around so much, man. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. Oh, man. Well, I can't find my checkbook. So I guess we're gonna leave it at that. But I mean, I feel this is pretty much explanatory, right? Remain positive, compromise, and fuck no. So if you have been feeling like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna stay it out a little longer. I just want to see what else is gonna happen while I sit in this fucking cage. I just feel that your environment may start to change. And you may start to lose that desire if you don't get out of that mind frame. I feel that something is like so conditional, routine for you, again, that you don't realize what it's doing to you. It's like I'm getting like this perfectionism type of energy. You are damn near like, you're such a solid person. You're such a good person. Whoever you are. But your environment convinces you otherwise. And for whatever reason, you've been listening to it. Like, you don't know who the fuck you are. Like, you don't know that you're in control. Or you don't know how much power you have. How much authority you have. This is the outcome, though. So you will get your power back. I don't doubt it for a second. I'm just hoping that you don't spend no more time in that fucking cage. Period. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.